to Oliver Lecture. Welcome to Oliver Lecture. So welcome, guys. Today's topic is college degree worth the effort nowadays? Like, is college degree nowadays worth the effort that we put into it? Does it worth it to go to college and pursue a 4 year, from 3 year to 8 years degree? Does it worth it nowadays? You guys, it always depends on what you want to do as a professional, as a job, as a career. It all comes down to what you want to be, because there is a lot of job that you can't do without a college degree. There is a lot of job that you cannot do it without a college degree or a certification or license. There's a lot of jobs that you have to go to school, that you have to take those years and finish the program and graduate and be able to do it. And there is also another a lot of jobs that you can do without a college degree. So it all comes down to what you want to be and what you want to pursue and what you want to do as a career in your life. So yes, for some people who want to be like a sergeant and doctor, pursuing a medical and all other careers that requires a degree, I think it's worth it to go to college and pursue your degree. It's really worth it because it pays back. It pays back when you're done because they make good money. And there is also that if you are a person who are passionate about different things, maybe you have like a talent, you are gifted with like the other things that you don't have to go to college. There is other way that you can work with your talent and make a living out of it without going to college for years and years. So it depends on what you want to do and what you want to be. So going to college, putting the effort and go to college, it's worth it for somebody who wants to be in those like a field in those career that requires you to go to college. And not going to college, it's not worth it for somebody who doesn't want to pursue those things. So always think what you want to be, what you want to do, what you want to be, and don't go to college and waste your time if that's not what you want to do. And if you are talented and want to do something else apart from going to college, then learn and adapt the skills and the knowledge that you need in order to do the things that you want, that you love to do. Yeah, like, because college is not for everybody. College it's not for everybody because it's not easy. It requires patience, hard work, dedication, and discipline in order to go and pursue a career at college, because it takes a lot of years, from 3 to 8. It depends on what you want to pursue and what kind of degree you want. It's tough and it's hard and it's stressful, and it's expensive. So it's not for everybody, and not everybody's gonna have a college degree. And at the same time, not everybody's talented either. So in order to choose which one you want to do, or if you want to, go and pursue a degree in college, think about what you want to do and what will make you happy and how you want to live and what kind of money you want to make. And then if you feel like there is no way out other than going to college, then go to college. And if you feel like you can make it without going to college, then do it. Because going to college, it's one of the safe way you can do if you want to have a better future. Because going to college, it gives you like a knowledge, skills, and all the requirements you need in order to find a job in your life and then make a good living. And of course, nowadays, some people can go to college and finish and still don't have a job, but which doesn't happen a lot. But if you want to go a safe way, I recommend you go to college and pursue something, a career, and then make a good living out of it. And if you feel like you're not academically gifted, and like you feel like you can't handle school and everything, because it's not everybody, because I understand it, but then go ahead and find the passion of other things that you want to do and start doing those things. Because at the end of the day, what you want is to have a good living, have a better future, and make sure that your future is better than your past. Because you have to know that there is education. There is a college degree, pursuing like education in the college and have a degree, and learning and getting education. It doesn't matter if you didn't go to college. You can always get education. You can always learn on your own and learn outside of school. And going to college, it's a safe way because they have a programs that are already put together for people who want to pursue a certain career and be knowledgeable in that certain field, and then go after they graduate and go on and apply those knowledge to their jobs. And you need to know that there is nothing. It is nothing that you will do without learning or educating yourself. Everything that you want to do, it requires that you learn, you educate yourself, and do some sort of researching. Of course, learning on your own outside of school, it's not as going to class for 4 years, 5 or 6 years. It's totally different. Understand, learning on your own for the craft you want to make, for your passion and everything, it's totally different because you're running on your purse and you're running for the thing that you want, that you love and makes you happy. So it's totally different. But you have to keep in mind that no matter what you want to do, you would have to sort of do some sort of learning and education, and it's researching information and researching information and all of the things that you need in order to be knowledgeable and skilled in the things that you want to do in your job that you want to start, in your whatever business you want to start, whatever thing that you want to do. You have to sort of learn and be skilled and be knowledgeable and talented in whatever you want to do. So just because you didn't you feel like you don't want to go to college, keeping in mind that there is nothing that you will do without learning, without educating yourself, or even asking people with experience and everything. You're gonna have to do some learning at some point. Of course, like I mentioned, it's not gonna be like going to college for 4 years, but you're gonna have to do some learning. So pretty much, is college worth the effort in going to school? Yes, it does worth it if that's what you really want to do. If that's that you're passionate about it, and also it's very worth it based on what career that you're going to it. Because keep in mind that there are jobs that you can do without a job, like without college degree or certification or licensing. So you have to, the laws sometimes requires that you have to have those requirements in order to do the job. And there's also tons of other things that you can do without going to college, but you sort of have to need it to do some learning on your own and everything. So yeah, keep in mind, that college, it's worth it. And if you're passionate, if you're talented or passionate in something else, it's also worth it a try. And sometimes you can do both. You can go to college and still do other hobbies that you want to do, that you want to turn into something very helpful in your life, so you can do both, or you can follow either one. But I would recommend to go to college because it's a safe way, and and even when you go to college, you can always do other things after that, or do with it and everything. So it all comes to what you want to do. Before you decide for anything, think about the pros and cons of going to college. Do you want to spend that time? Do you want to spend that money? Because it's not easy, it's tough, it requires a lot of discipline. And of course, another thing, if you're trying to do something else, it's like, are you ready? Are you passionate about that thing? Do you have the knowledge and skills? And are you capable to do that thing? And do you see that turning to something that is gonna give you a good living? So, and then make the decision from there. And I hope that you will find, you'll be able to decide for something that is the best for you, that will make you happy and make you successful in your life. So thank you so much for watching, and go ahead and comment in the comments area, and they told me like, just discuss what do you do for a living, or what do you want to be in the future, what do you want to do as a career, as your professional work, and or what are you deciding to be? Or do you want to go to college, or do you want to just pursue your other passions that you have? Comment below and tell me anything related to college education, or self-educated in your self-education and stuff like that. And it told me about that. Other than that, thank you so much for watching again. A thumbs up this video if it really helped you. Share it with your friends and the family, and turn on a notification and subscribe so you can easily get my new videos every time when I upload. And thank you so much, and I'll catch you next time for another topic. So bye bye. Bye. Mwah.